Now, yes, we'll have more on the Aaron Rodgers. Today was the day. We know he's going to be traded.
Yay.
The Jets would happily pay the price of 2 first-round picks. Oh, my goodness.
J-E-T-E. Yeah, but who would the other owner be to call up Woody Johnson and say, hey, Woody, I'm going to steal your girlfriend?
Who are you going to call next, Buzz Lightyear?
Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger.
Woody.
But the whole thing with the Jets is this.
They suck.
No, stop. We're on the way up. We need a quarterback, right? It just makes sense. Yes, do the Raiders make sense? Yeah, but the Raiders can sit back and say, well, we could potentially get Tom Brady and only have to pay him $20 million a year and not give up draft picks. If you're going to have to pay for Aaron Rodgers and give up draft picks, it's going to be the most desperate team that goes out to do that, and that's going to be the Jets. The Jets are absolutely the most desperate team for a quarterback. They're more desperate than the Raiders, and all the Raiders have is Jarrett Stidham, right? They are more desperate. So, yeah, that's what's going to make sense. Now, the big question is going to be, does Aaron Rodgers want to play for the Jets? Why wouldn't you? You have a great defense. You have a couple of really good running backs. You have a couple of really good wide receivers. Yeah, you're kind of made to win right there. Would it be your first choice? No, but in the end, you're not going to have that many choices because teams that are going to trade for you are going to be the ones that maybe are some that you're not thinking about. Oh, I'd love to be able to go to Vegas or Pittsburgh. They might not want to give stuff up, so it doesn't matter. You got to need 2 people to make a trade. And are the Raiders going to do that when they can say, Brady would be really interested and it's not going to cost us that much. We could have Brady for the next year or 2 or Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers would cost us a lot of money and 2 first-round picks. Yeah, sorry, we're good. Sorry, we're going to reunite Tom Brady with Devonta Adams and find out somehow they went to college together at Michigan, 25 years ago. And other teams, they're not going to give it up. But the Jets, that's why it's such a big deal when Peter King from Monday Morning Quarterback reported that the Jets would happily give up the price because they're trying to say, we'll give that up. Right? 2 first-round picks right there. If you're communicating through the press, because that's what's going on, everybody's communicating. This is why today Rodgers is getting traded. You had reports from Adam Schefter. Packers want to trade him to the AFC if they trade him, right? But why is this getting out unless they're thinking about it? Peter King says price is 2 first-round picks. Why is he also putting, the Jets would happily make that move? This is letting everybody know this is the trade. And if you can't give me 2 first-round picks, the Jets are getting them. And the Jets are saying, we're ready to give out those 2 first-round picks up. Anybody else? Sorry, it's not happening. Now we got to sell Aaron Rodgers on New York, which should be pretty easy. The guy loves being a star. He's a big star in Green Bay. He'll be a bigger star in New York. It's going to happen. They're all communicating. It's all a game, Mike. It's all a big game being played today. And the Jets are winning. And Aaron Rodgers isn't winning because he's going to finish his career with the Jets. But he's going to win the Super Bowl next year. So it's going to wind up being okay. It's all funneling towards Rodgers to the Jets. This is me just saying it, yeah, but it's also follow all the evidence today. Follow the evidence today to the AFC. 2 first-round picks. The Jets will pay it. Okay. It sounds to me like it's almost done. And then Aaron Rodgers, the cherry on top of the sundae, says, hey, I don't want the money to be a thing. Let's figure out the money. I don't want the $50 million I'm owed and the $90 million dead cap that's due to the Packers if I get traded to be an issue. So let's figure out a way around the money. Because the thing is the Jets are going to say, hey, if we got to figure out the money, then 2 first-round picks isn't going to happen. Well, we want to well, let's figure out the money then. So that's how it's going to go. And that's 100% Jets.
That much money this early in the game, I'm saying he's holding nothing better than a pair of face guards. Straight out of Ocean's 11. Don't want to push too hard too fast. I mean, the price of poker will have to keep going up on Woody Johnson. If the opening offers, he'll come up with a couple of first-rounders. Yeah, what else could we get out of him when we're going through? Right, because if nothing else, other teams are just going to want to dance and start talking this up. So you might have a gross overpay, and you better hope that he's more the guy that was the 2-time MVP. And we saw flashes of still that Aaron Rodgers, and he got all chesty about it last week in his appearance with McAfee, a little less so in this one, right? Less controversy, even though he went out of his way to dissect anything anybody had to say about his last appearance. So I'm sure we appeared in there. I know Gronkowski did. Go on down the line. It's like, you care what everybody's saying about you, Aaron. Rabbit ears are up, so you're trying to make it a happier ending. I'm embracing the villain. Nah, you're not. You're crying. You took a safe spot with McAfee and his crew, knowing they're not going to press you on anything. So it's the game now of the ownership, because the AFC is the only thing that makes sense, right? You're not going to trade him unless the package is just grossly over the top, right? If Carolina or one of these other teams suddenly just says, you know what, we're all in, and then some, then you'll trade him in conference. Trade them to the South, have at it, so they win the South. Go for it. But just the idea that you limit it to AFC teams, well, then that really shrinks the pool of teams that could be in process. Then you start looking at their available assets as well as decisions that they have to make within their team, because the trickle-down effect with the Las Vegas Raiders is not just, hey, we could bring in Rodgers. No, they've still got to figure out what they're doing with Josh Jacobs, who doesn't have a contract, and you're still trying to figure out what Renfro and Waller are going forward in terms of their contractual agreements. So that is some pretty big offensive pieces, not to mention your offensive line still stinks. So you've got other things to fix. So if you're Aaron Rodgers, you're looking to go, yeah, Devontae's over there, but what else? What else you got for me? And I really like this quote because I need to make sure we get it in at least once tonight. The, grass always greener. Rodgers said, no. The grass is always greener where you water it.
I don't mind that. He'll be a big
smart,
hit. He'll be a big hit in New York media.
Exactly.
Yeah, he'll be a huge hit with the New York media with stuff like that. And they're going to go, yeah, okay. So well, I don't know what that meant, but do you think you're done? Do you think you're overrated?
That was kind of folksy in a Green Bay kind of way. That's not going to work in the big city.
Yeah, listen, that was great. I don't know what this Aloysius tea, whatever it is you drink. But here's the thing: in the city, we drink Budweiser. Okay, that's what it is, and sometimes Miller Lite and maybe Coors Light. All right, that's what we have. Now, I got to ask you again. I said, are you done? Did you steal money from the Jets to come here? Answer that.
Did you take money?
This is my introductory press conference.
I know.
Here's the first question. Getting used to what life is like in New York. You still haven't answered my question. If you don't answer my question after 3 times, we go outside and fight. That doesn't sound right. This is how we do it in the city. Do we got to go? Ask Daniel Jones what happens. When I said him and he doesn't give me a question, ask him what happens. You going to answer my question? Are you done? Did you steal money from the Jets? I can't be more positive. I can't be more directing this question to you. Answer this question, Rodgers. That's it. There you go. That's going to be his opening press
conference. No Bud Light, though.
There it is.
Cereal just that fast.
They don't drink Bud Light.
Or maybe he's got
some
Zimas, Justin. Maybe some Zimas like Smith used to.
Nah, New Yorkers aren't lightweights like Smith.
No.
Come on. You think Smith still has some of that laying around, though?
I'm drinking Heinekens and Mickeys.
Yeah, I don't think. No. The heyday of Zima is long gone, Mike Harmon.
How about a couple of old style tall boys? Let's go.
How about a nice, tall, smooth Colt 45? How about
Works
that?
every time.
They still make Colt 45? Do they still make it?
Light.
Can you still get it?
They have light.
Colt 45 light? What is that, Colt 23? Colt 30?
Can we order it online?
Colt 15. It's Colt light.
Just
it's Colt
0.45.
Colt 45 malt liquor.
You know what I want? Colt 45 0. That's what I want.
We can write to them. P.O. Box 739. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Let's go.
I can't send an email. Like we have to write them a letter.
No, I want to write them an actual
Dear
letter.
Colt 45, I'd like to order a 6-pack. Here's my post-dated
Have you ever thought about sponsoring
Write me back.
a
This is
sports
Stan.
talk radio show?
Yeah. I've enclosed in a self-addressed stamped envelope for you to write me back and enclose my 6-pack of Colt 45. Thank you, Jason. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Why you say that like it's wrong?
I don't.
Yeah, you've done worse things.
I don't know.
You've stolen mail.
Aaron Rodgers
It's true. You did steal that mailbox.
He's going to be a Jet. That's how all the news broke today. In that order, Adam Schefter, he's going to the AFC.
You know what's funnier than him being a Jet?
That's how it goes.
You believing it.
It's happening. It's happening.
No, it's a potential. To say that it's a done deal. Come on.
Where
buddy.
else is he going to go?
You've gone through that Mr. Burns trapdoor before.
Look. But hang on.
Be careful.
But here's the thing. Yes, is right now part of, okay, it looks like the Jets, but now it's if you want to get involved, you better get going soon.
No,
right?
that's right. You got to act fast, and you've got to come with a strong offer.
Who else is going to offer that kind of ransom for Aaron Rodgers? You're going to spend a lot of money, and you're going to wind up having to pay, and you're going to have to wind up sending 2 first-round draft picks. Who else is going to do that? You could say who else is stupid enough to do that.
Colts.
You can say who else is going to do that.
Colts
the Jets
could do
are
it. The
the
Dolphins
most desperate
could do it.
team. No,
although
Colts
they don't have their first-round pick because of last year's.
No, the Colts need to draft a
just because a bunch of rich guys got together on a boat, they stole one of their draft picks. How
Ravens
dumb
could do
is
it.
That?
Colts got to draft at this point. They can't
the
go
Ravens
with
could
another
trade
Lamar
Jackson. Trade Lamar Jackson.
Exactly.
Oh well, if they trade Lamar Jackson to the Jets, then get Aaron Rodgers. That's fine. I'm fine with that because they'll get the first.
No,
round
you
pick
get
from
nothing.
Lamar Jackson.
You get a whole lot of nothing.
Ravens.
You get more
okay
Mike White in that scenario.
No. I'm all right with that. Hey, listen. I want Aaron Rodgers. I'll settle for Lamar Jackson. It's the things we suffer for our art. Yes, I'll you know what I'll all right. I'll be okay with Lamar Jackson.
Well, what if Brady shows up though?
I'll be okay. I'll be okay if Brady go. I'll be okay for that too. It's not Zach Wilson. That's the best part.
No, they're there to back Zach Wilson up.
You loved Zach Wilson, just like you loved Sam Darnold and Geno Smith before him.
He's trash.
You really turn on people so fast.
Until I didn't have to love them anymore. That's right.
Turncoat.
If you don't deserve my love, I just walk away. I just walk away from you. That's how it works.
Walk away.
That's how it goes.